Hi everyone, welcome back to our video series on the new digital SAT verbal section. Don't forget to follow us and comment below on additional content you'd like to see. All right, so for this video, we have a words and context question. Remember, we have our vocabulary words here, but we're going to use details in the passage to help us figure out the context that we need in order to predict what might go in the blank before we look at our answer choices, so that way, once we get to our choices, we can just match our prediction to one of our options. So looking at our text here, we have some economic historians blank that late 19th and early 20th century households in the United States experienced an economy of scale when it came to food purchases. They assumed that large households spent less on food per person than did small households. This economist, Trevon Logan, showed, however, that a close look at the available data disproved this supposition. All right, so again, using our structure here to really help us out. So we have dash. If we think about how the singular dash is used, right, it's usually meant to kind of exemplify whatever came before it. So we had this idea that some economic historians believed this idea here, this claim about this experiencing an economy of scale when it came to food purchases, and then it explains what that is, right? So that kind of gets at the second portion of that sentence here. But then if we go into the next one, we have that this economist showed, however, transition words, always very important for our context. So showed, however, that a close look at the available data disproves this supposition, right? So maybe we know what supposition means, maybe we don't. But basically we have this idea that these people say one thing and this economist says another thing, right? So all we really need here in our blank is something like a verb of saying of some kind, like they say, they claim. Claim is probably my prediction here. So we're looking at our answer choices for which one best matches that idea. So if we look at our options here, there's no negative connotation to this word that we can pick up on here. So we wouldn't want to go with B or D because contrived is usually more of a negative connotation, that they're kind of nicking it up in a manipulative way. Regretted obviously means that you don't like what you've done in the past. You wish you had done something differently. So we have between surmised and questioned. We do have this idea of questioning this initial claim in this passage here, right? But if we think of our context that we decided on originally, we just said something about claiming. So questioned isn't quite where we're at with this blank here. So our correct answer would be A, surmised. Surmised just means to claim, to kind of pull together information and decide that's what you're going to say. So A would definitely be our right choice. All right, follow us for more.